Just give me a moment, please. Sorry about that. Always gotta stay hydrated.
What?
Your superiors are rather concerned about this incident.
If I recall correctly, our agreement states that I am in control of everything related to Ida.
That is true. However,
Businesses care most about results, correct? We have gathered 6 Epitaph user characters from various areas and placed them under GU's command. Is that still unsatisfactory?
your superiors are increasingly concerned about you, Yata.
Now, Silver, I'm about to pose a very interesting question to you. I asked this earlier, but I'm going to ask you as well.
The only thing that we desire is the consistent, stable operation of the world.
Very good. It is indeed, wise man. Now, for a bonus question. What was the Seo's character name? Not just in the original game series, but in Dot Hack Sign as well. He was in both.
Complete control.
To that end, we must completely remove the unknown instability known as Ida.
It was Sora. Yes, Sora was in both the game series and the anime. Here's one more question for you. Yada has 2 characters in GU. What is his other character's name?
But Ida possesses too many secrets and riddles to remove without extreme caution. In such cases, one must first know what one is dealing with. Well, am I mistaken?
Merely producing results is not good enough. You have too many useless processes.
It is Nawa. And if you wish to watch Dot Hack Roots, several of the episodes are on YouTube. I'm not sure if all of them are, but I have watched several of them on YouTube. If you have Hulu, I think you can watch it on there as well. I'm not positive though.
Think long and hard as to why we have chosen to provide you with the Servant of Lord. And Yata, we are expecting a timely resolution.
That is true. Now, we know the games in GU. The last Recode. They are Rebirth, Reminisce, Redemption, and Reconnection. What are the names of the games in the original series? I will tell you the first one. It's Infection. See if you can guess the other three.
Get them!
I will tell you if you can't guess them. Outbreak. I would know because I still have my PS4. Well, my PS4 and my PS2. And I also have all 4 games. There was actually an online game as well called Fragment. It's only released in Japan. There was actually another one as well called Link. .hack Link. That was the other online game. So technically there are actually 10 .hack games instead of 8.
Those who don't understand Moontree's ideals must die! You're all trash if you don't understand our ideals. Trash, I tell you! How can...
That was I believe that was Fragment. It was either Fragment or Link. I'm not sure.
this happen?
My chest, my heart. I feel so strange. What is this feeling?
On an IDA server,
Ah, that is Nawa.
people's hearts are exposed for all to see. Feelings and emotions are increased exponentially. If you hold your heart strongly and do not give Ida a chance to intrude, it cannot touch you.
It did die for a while, but it actually came back when... I believe it actually came back when GU was released. It's either GU or GU, Last Recode, the remake.
Who are you?
Who are you,
You
Nawa?
summoned me on the IDA
Somebody
server.
on that server.
Ovan was
Ovan was there.
You lost the tournament on purpose. And you sold
And you
out
sold
your
out your
other
other
members.
guild members.
No, you're not a
You're not a
normal
normal
player.
player, are you?
Surely you jest. I am just an average everyday player. I have no special power such as yourselves.
Interesting fact about CC Corp. Not only are they a real company, but they didn't just release the .hack games. There are other games they've released as well. Technically, he's not. There are 2 games. Speaking of Digimon, there are 2 Digimon games for the PS4. There's Digimon Cyber Sleuth And actually, I forget the name of the other one. I do have Cybertooth. I forget the name of the other game though.
I am simply Moon Tree's Nala. Sakaki and Adderley should be in the throne room right now.
That's it. Next order. I'm actually not only a live streamer. Before I became a live streamer, I was actually a Let's Player, which I still am a Let's Player. I'm just on hiatus for a while. The last game I actually did a Let's Play of was Legend of the Mystical Ninja, aka Ganbare Goemon.
Let me show you the way.
They can be hard to make. There are actually 3 things you actually need to make a Let's Play. First thing is a mic. Second thing, the game you want to play. And third, and either an emulator or a capture card if you decide to play on a real console. If you decide to use an emulator though, you actually need a recording program. I recommend using either Fraps, but if you have a strong enough computer, Fraps actually causes a lot of lagging, or Camtasia Studio, which is what I use. I originally used Cam Studio, but it's not a very good program. Camtasia is actually a lot better, especially the newer versions. It costs a lot to actually buy it though. It costs around $200. If you have the money though, then trust me, it is very, very helpful. I was hoping they would actually make it so you can actually make live streams on it as well. I actually use OBS. Aside from my PS4, I actually use OBS to make live streams when I'm on my PC.
We're not warping.
Ida's insidious corrosion has spread to the area's transportation systems. It will take quite a bit longer.
Patience is a virtue.
But there is a way to get to the throne room without using any warp points.
Before I actually started this live stream, I actually did a half-hour meditation session. I always meditate before a gaming session. It actually helps me focus a lot easier. I would recommend all gamers do meditation before a hard gaming session, especially a live stream or a let's play.
All right, let's hurry.
Meditation before fighting games is always a good thing to do. I actually do that. Doesn't matter what game I'm actually playing. I do a meditation session before any gaming session, especially RPGs or fighting games you need a lot of focus for. And no, you don't have to do a long meditation session. Just enough to make you focused enough. Mine usually don't last that long. Mine usually about 10-15 minutes. If I have enough time, I would usually do about a half an hour. But usually no longer than that. And yes, I am getting these treasures for a reason. Interesting fact. The very first game I played that actually had tarot cards in it is actually Ogre Battle. I've actually been playing I guess you can call it a spin-off of Ogre Battle called Tactics Ogre. It was originally for the SNES in Japan, but it also came out for the PS1. Very good game. Hard as hell, but very fun. Also has 3 endings. If you like strategy games, then I think you'd like that. It's basically a mix of Ogre Battle and Final Fantasy Tactics. Never thought I'd see another gamer. Never thought I'd meet another gamer who actually played Cardia. So many obscure games I've actually played. I freaking love Cardia. I've actually beaten both scenarios multiple times. So do I, actually. Sadly not on a regular console. I have it on my emulator.
I'll crush
Freaking love that game though. Absolutely amazing. I also have the Star Ocean games. Oh, trust me. If you've played Tactics Ogre, you would know how hard that game is. Here's an interesting question. Are you familiar with the game series Front Mission? It's actually it's a tactical RPG that's a mix of mecha and war. Originally only released in Japan, but I actually have the patches of the first 2 games. Very, very good series. Ah, I actually have that as well on my emulator. I had it on my PS2, but unfortunately the disc broke, sadly. Now that's a hard series. It took me a long time to actually beat the first 2 games. It was well worth it though when I did. I also have Front Mission 3 on PS1. Oh my god, I freaking love Armored Core. Are you familiar with the Atelier Iris franchise? I actually have all 3 of the games, so I've only beaten the first and third games. Very good games. Oh man. If you still have your PS2, I would definitely... Oh yeah, you do have your PS2. I would definitely try to find one of them. Mainly the third one. I also have Radiata Stories. Hands down, there's actually one game that Radiata Stories reminds me of. It reminds me of the Recode series. Ah, man.
Here goes.
Seems I'm not the only one who's into obscure games. Oh, I freaking love that. I freaking love that. Yeah. I actually love the Recode games, including Recode 4. Recode 2, though, is my all-time favorite. As much as I hate Little Blight. I actually think he's one of the best villains ever. And yes, even better than Sephiroth. Neither do I. It's an overrated... It's an overrated mama's boy. And yes, I know everyone... I'm sure everybody knows that Sephiroth did not kill Eric. I don't care what anyone says. I am not changing my mind because it is a fact. They can say all they want. Cloud killed Eric. Plain and simple. If they don't like it, they can shut the hell up.
How should we handle this?
Tell you the truth, I wish he would. Okay, interesting question. Who is your most hated character in .GU? Out of the entire series. For me, I have to go with Pyros. He is by far the most annoying. And it's actually weird because he's actually quite useful in the original series, but in GU, he's garbage. Definitely a good idea. I actually bought healing items. Doing a quick save. So I'm feeling I will have to. True. And Adoi does actually help Seo near the end. And of course, Gaspard actually runs the shop, so I can't really hate him either. What Silver should actually do is he should actually help Gaspard run the shop if he wants all that money. And no, I'm not joking either. Most people do not beg for money. They work for it. I hate to admit it, but Syllabus does not. I agree. We should. I mean, right at the beginning, Seo even admits he doesn't want to become a guild master. And Syllabus was the original guild master before Seo came along. Exactly. He should actually remain as guild master. And no, I'm not distracted. I can actually see and play I can see the chat and play at the same time. This is actually one of the reasons why I don't often use my OBS. So I can't see the chat and play at the same time. Well, not always. He thinks he's slick. Matsu. I will not be afraid to fight you. And yes, what I just posted is the truth. Adelie can be annoying too, but she's also very useful. Same with Gaspard.
Hey, you're late. I've been waiting here forever for you.
Right. Are you sane?
Are you sane,
Sure am.
Matsu?
I was almost eaten by those monsters, but I escaped. It's hell inside. There are no such things as factions anymore. Get out of my way!
Get out of my
But I'm
way.
sure you won't do
I'm
that,
sure you
right?
won't do that, right?
Afraid not.
So you would actually defend Sakaki? Surely you must be aware of who is behind everything that's happening right now.
Well, sure. Of course I'm aware.
Matsu doesn't care about the guild. He just wants to fight. And yes, Bordeaux does actually like Kaseo. She actually says so at the end of the third game. Actually, so does Alcade. Okay, try this. Would I care about a guild that just fights all day? If I was allowed to fight with them, I probably would. And yes, I'm being serious. And yes, what I just posted is
At least
true.
I know who it really was. It made a complete mess of our guild. But I'm indebted to Sakaki, because he saved me from being a hapless PKer for the rest of my existence.
The Crimson
Look,
Demon.
I really am sorry. You see, I'm quite a moron. I thought about all the other things I could do about this terrible situation, but in the end, this is all I could come up with.
Trust me, Matsu isn't as stupid as he thinks he is.
You're too honest for your own good.
Too honest for your own good. That is
Well,
a fact.
thanks for the compliment. I suppose that's my only good point, huh? Well then, let's get started, shall we?
Yes.
The time has come to finally find out which one will win. Your faith or my courage? Bring it on!
Try me, Matsu. I actually think Matsu is quite cool. He's actually one of my favorite characters in the game.
This is a piece of cake.
He's not afraid to fight for what he believes in.
Hey!
Unlike some people.
Matsu!
Matsu.
I lost again! Completely! Damn it all! You were just too much for me, you know?
This is why I love Matsu. Even if he loses, he still laughs about it. He's not afraid to laugh. Even if he loses.
Matsu, why didn't you use your broadsword?
actually tell you a little bit about Entrance's real-life player, though I don't know much about him. What I can tell you is that he's a loner. His former character is Elk, and he seems to have a crush on Haseo.
You might have won if you did.
Perhaps yes, perhaps no.
Who knows?
No, that's right.
It's just my way of doing things.
I'd actually say that's debatable. Wise Man's actually a decent Wave Master too. In GU though, best Wave Master has got to be Bo.
Matsu.
In his own way, he did what he thought was right. However,
This place is almost exactly like the Ida server. It's possible that he's now...
No, we will not think about that right now. We have work to do.
Come on.
One thing I should mention, after I get through the Moontree Guild, I'm actually calling it a night. But only after I finish this. Like I said, whenever I start a mission, I always finish it. Likewise. That's why I'm actually trying to go through this as fast as I can. It's also why I actually did all that leveling up earlier. Another thing that's actually interesting, this is actually the second longest time I've actually stayed up doing a live stream. Longest I've been up was actually 7 a.m. Oh, far from it. I've always been a night owl, thanks to my medication. My epilepsy medication. This is my longest live stream, though. At least for the time being. My original longest was 2 hours and 15 minutes, which I actually did earlier this week. These pathetic weaklings. They think they can defeat me. Nothing gets past these sharp eyes. Is that all? Weak. Destroy these, as I might need them.
How should we handle this?
Absolutely perfect.
Lucky for you to have met me.
And yes, I will be uploading these to my YouTube channel, which is well, I'll actually post that in a moment after this battle. One moment. And there you go. Kiriyamato 99 is actually my original channel, if you wish to check that out. That's actually where most of my Let's Plays are. I always grab the Adler keys, so you never know when you're gonna need them. Okay, doing another save. Doing one here as well.
Hi there, everybody!
Hiragi.
Welcome to Moontree, you three little kitties.
Call me a kitty one more time and you're dead.
Just for the sake of it, I'd like to know. You wouldn't let us through if we were to ask, would you?
Aw, you're so nice. Are you worried about my feelings?
And no, I don't have a problem with him being gay.
I really love nice guys, you know? But of course, you should be careful. See if you're too nice.
Alright, Silver. Rest well. Until next time, sayonara.
It could be bad for your health!
I will protect Sakaki. It is I and I alone who shall slay his enemies. I will never let anyone get in his way.
Oh, yes you will. And that someone will be me.
And I will never forgive anyone who tries.
So, it appears he is drowned in his own emotions. A person adrift in his poor, pathetic soul. I can hear them now. The screams of
Shut
the
up!
heart.
If it's for his sake, for Sakaki's sake, I'll do anything that's required of me. Pain, pleasure, sadness, joy, hate, love, even this world. I'd gladly give all that and more to Sakaki!
Bring it on!
Yeah, he's gonna be dead. Have fun in hell. Weak. Is that all?
Your desires are too strong. You've thrown away your own thoughts like worthless refuse.
What is this? Some kind of lecture?
Perhaps
To
it
love
is.
someone, it is not to shut one's eyes to the other, nor to block one's ears from the truth. To love one another is to walk through life together.
Well said, Entrance. I personally think you should be a poet. And no, I'm not joking. He writes very good poems.
Open your eyes. Open your ears. Look at each other. And together, seek the best path for the both of you.
Lord Sakaki is waiting for you, up ahead. A white room, with lots of black specks. He saw those, and laughed. Oh, please, stop Lord Sakaki.
Got it.
Got it. Son of a bitch is dead.
Natalie adored Sakaki, just like Hiragi. I've got a bad feeling.
Got a bad feeling.
Natalie.
Adelie. They're not done yet.
You're mine!
They're not yet. We still have one more to take out. Is that all?
Lucky for you to have met me.
You're mine!
Lotus flower. Shia! Assassin chimps. Very well. Is that all? I went the wrong way. This part can be tricky. One moment.